And by the tone of his voice, I knew that they could not find it, and that was already in the trash. Hey friends, I'm going to unbox this package I got last week while I was away for Thanksgiving from Brambleberry and tell you this story because I'm just still so upset with myself, okay? So last Sunday, well, Sunday that just passed, we went to church in the morning, and after church we went to a restaurant. And I had my retainers in because I had braces, had my retainers in. You got to wear them for 6 months, 22 hours, blah, blah, blah. We get to the restaurant. I take my retainers out. I put them in a napkin. Yeah, a napkin. And I put it on the side of my plate. I'm like, okay, here, they're there. I'm going to put them in when I finish eating. I go to the restroom, come back. We're ready to go. We're on our way to the airport now, okay? Mind you, I remembered the food that I was taking with me that I didn't get to finish, okay? So we get to the airport, get through security, fine. I realized that I forgot my retainers in the napkin on the table. And this is like maybe an hour later. So I call my dad, I'm like, hey dad, like, I left my retainers at the restaurant. So he's like, okay. He calls the restaurant and then he calls me back. And by the tone of his voice, I knew that they could not find it and that was already in the trash. Retainers, gone, okay? It's Monday. And I call my orthodontist and I'm like, I lost my retainers, you know, how can I get a replacement? And she's like, okay, well, it's gonna be $390. And I'm like, $390? I immediately was gonna start crying because before they said it was gonna be $250 if you ever had to replace your retainers. And she's like, yeah, well, our costs went up. So, and I just got my retainers taken off in October, $195 for the top and $195 for the bottom. I'm like, okay, I will call you back. When I tell you I hung up the phone and I was just crying, like, I was so upset at myself for being so irresponsible. I literally was crying. Like, I don't need anyone to tell me that I was irresponsible. Like, I know I was irresponsible. I should have put it in the case and I wouldn't be in this situation. I know that. So I found this website, Smile, Yes, Yes, Smile, whatever it was called. And it was $199 for the top and the bottom, plus with the case, and to do the imprint thing, or whatever they call it. And I said, okay, it was came down to $89 because they had their Cyber Monday sale. Should have talked to someone before I paid that money because they said, okay, it's going to take about 1 to 2 weeks for your order to be fulfilled. So for them to just send me the initial package. So I said, well, I'm going to need to cancel my order, right? Okay. They gave me the hardest time to cancel my order. So I'm back now calling my orthodontist and I'm waiting for them to get me an appointment so I can go in, do the impression so they can get my retainers. It's better off for me to just go to my local orthodontist that I went to get it done. So y'all pray for me. I will really appreciate it. Bye.